how can we spend over 1 billion shillings in Olkalou already? And he said it could have even been 10 billion. So there's no shame.
Yeah, there's no shame
in
these
this,
guys.
and the question is, how then does it what is it that allows it to happen? And as you talk about primitivity, Senator, and we look at the pictures of men with bows and arrows and crude weapons, and I thought, and I likened it to, the warriors in a forest who are coming out to come and take control of the land, and that is a trend that has also started, which you alluded to, that money is also used to buy these to buy criminals who would come out and do things like this. So we're looking at a place where money is being used, and at the same time, violence is being used as a tool to reach a political gain. How can we say that we are operating under the ambit of constitutionalism when two of these things are operating in the same space?
It starts with putting the right person in the office. Actually, that top office needs a person with level head, a person who has integrity in his own, a person who, you see, they say that fish rots from the head. If the head is not clear, it's starting to rot, the tail won't be safe. So as we move towards the general election, we have only 1 year to struggle with this fish. At the end, on 10th of August of next year, we must have the right fish in that office so that we don't have these problems. When you see a gang of goons with bows and arrows and pangas splashing on the road, going to kill people in a church. Actually, where is the CS? Without security. Where is the PS? Where is the president who took the sword to protect this country? It cannot be in the rallies. It moves on the roads, and then it comes to the churches now as we talk. Actually, it was painful to see two leaders who are just going to pray in church, and then a lot of youths with pangas coming to cut them. Leave on that. Previously, when they were discussing issues of the finance bill inside a church in Nairobi, they attacked, and you see, they are continuously saying that we shall crack the whip when the number plates of the motorbikes are being exposed. I saw the media exposing number plates. They are the owners of that. You can get to know that. I myself, when I was moving from Busia to Kisumu, I was tracked by 2 Subarus without number plates. When I got to Kisumu, I got another one following me with the number plate, and the third one now. I had to call and report the police. When I reported that to the police, they called the owner of that the number plate. They found it. When they called him, he said he hired it to the police. Kumbe, these Subarus that are being used by our people are hired ones from the people. So when they said, when we got to the bitter truth is that I was not agreeing with the government on some issues. I was followed by Subarus. I still want to believe that you saw tonight. I don't understand why my brother Kanikeka was shot. We are talking it that as if it can be on us as we are talking here. So if I was followed by the thugs, I still want to say that the government should not silence people who speak the truth about this government.
Senator, when you talk about the stories